It's been some time since I since I did a video. I think the last time I did a video was in December, maybe January. A lot has happened since then. On January 27th, my roommate, my partner, went to a nursing facility because it got to the point where I could no longer care for her. It was a very difficult decision. It happened rather suddenly. It was very hard on both of us and the cat. She was there a month, almost to the day, and before she passed away, which was the beginning of March, just a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. I'm really kind of numb. I've cried about all I could cry. Although I'm sure I'll cry some more. I learned a lot of things over the last month that she was there. I learned that our relationship was stronger than I thought it was. I learned that while we lived life on its terms, on life's terms, and we had our own paths in life. In other words, we did not live together the whole time we were together. But I still consider us having been together 27 years, and I think she did too. So now I start a new journey. But before I go into that, you see the flag behind me? I did not expect that. I'm not sure how it happened. It just, God walked up to me and gave it to me. I feel a lot of guilt. I wish I'd done more. I miss her horrendously. Still a little low on money, a lot low on money. But I have enough for about another month, yet again. We were fortunate enough that her VA benefits came through. That's going to help with her burial and leave a little for other expenses. This is her room. I had to go through her things pretty quickly. 3 of her siblings are from out of town. 2 of them quite far away. And she and I had already sorted through a lot of her stuff, and she told me where she wanted what to go. And so I knew exactly where it all was, but it entailed pulling it out of the closet. And there was stuff all over the room. They came and got the hospital bed. Poor old Moo, it really shook her world, even though she'd been gone a month. Nothing changed in her room. I wouldn't let them come and get the bed just in the event she decided she wanted to come home in her final days, or she got better and wanted to come home, or she wanted to come and spend the night. All of those were options. So they came and got it the day after she passed, or 2 days after she passed. I was with her. I got a call on a Monday morning, and I knew when the phone rang. Before I even looked, I need to look in the right place. I knew when the phone rang, before I even looked at it, that it was the nursing facility. And I basically answered the phone. I'm on my way. Called her brother, hauled ass there. She was still coherent, but was showing signs that, things were changing. She was a little irritable. It was funny because, her brother and I were sitting there, and I'm like, why we're here? And she's like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, well, you're running a fever. And she's like, well, I can't help that. I don't have any control over the computer. And we kind of giggled. Wasn't too long after that, she lost consciousness. And they fought her fever for several days. And her respirations went through the roof for several days. You could tell she was struggling. But they worked valiantly to control her breathing and control her pain, which I appreciated greatly. In the last few moments, I'd say the last hour, I was alone with her, and she allowed me to be there with her, which really meant a lot because I wasn't sure she was going to. And those of you who have been present with loved ones who have passed or have had loved ones pass, you know what I'm talking about. So began the other part of that journey, which was planning for the funeral, making her arrangements. Actually, today I went to the Kentucky Veteran Cemetery and finalized what would be on her plaque. She was cremated. We had a memorial service that was more for the family. She really didn't want a whole lot done. But we all wanted a memorial service, so that's what we did. Again, I can't explain how grateful I am to her family. Immensely grateful for the support of her siblings. That was priceless. I am immensely humbled by the respect and treatment we got at the nursing facility. And even more so, the respect and dignity that the VA showed us. Her sister had expressed a desire for me to get the flag, and I told her that, she could talk to her siblings about that, and that we would basically leave that up to the VA or the military or whoever. We'd leave that up to them and see what they decided. You have to understand, those of you that are younger, that when she and I got together in 1989, those things never happened. So it was validation that our relationship, whatever it was, that it mattered. And that means a lot. God, I miss her so much. So what we did, Moo and I, was we decided that we'd make this our hangout. This is where I come when I need to feel close. It's where Moo stays. Moo! And it's where I'm going to start doing my artwork. There's the chair that I had obtained for her. And that's where it sat for months. I moved it in here when they moved the hospital bed in here. Mumu's cat tree. Her TV used to sit over here, and that shelf used to sit over here where the TV is. And then I moved the art table over here. And yeah, there's tequila sitting there. There's artwork that we did together that I'm going to hang together. We went to one of those wine and dine and paint events, and the two of us did these together, and I'm going to hang them on the wall over there. Definitely will be something that is always a memory and means the world to me. She did this one. I did this one. As I said, they're going to hang right there. I do want to give a shout out to Kroger. That's where I've been working part-time. And, you know, I'm still looking for a full-time job in my profession. But, meanwhile, I just need to get out of the house, and I need the extra money. And I just want to say Kroger, at least the one I'm working at, has been amazingly supportive. I'm sure that I'll do more vlogs in the future as I go through the grieving process. Hospice has offered in-home therapy, which helps a lot because sometimes I just don't feel like leaving the house. Which is funny because what did I complain about before? Not getting out. Which is funny. Really funny. But they come here. And that helps. And that motivates me to clean house. So, you know, it's kind of a good thing. I'm also seeing my regular therapist. I've sent out tons of resumes. I've already started the process of doing the estate work and taking care of some of her bills. And finally, hopefully soon, I will file either an extension or our taxes. Not sure which one yet. It's just a matter of motivating myself. I don't know how many of you watched the video. I doubt very many did, but hopefully someday at some point, somebody will find this and find some comfort. Please feel free to message me. Hopefully I'll catch it. I don't know what else to say. I'm at a loss as to what to say. I just wanted to be sure to pop something up and not leave my vlog at least incomplete as to what happened to her. Thank you. God bless. Peace out, people.